Manned watchtowers can keep the hostile mobs around your base busy, keeping you safe. And not only that, they're hilarious. Let me show you. I've got a really silly one for you today. There's nothing more annoying than a creeper paying you a visit while you're busy building up your base. And once you've finished your pretty little house, you don't want to come out and get ambushed every time either. So why not post a few guards? I'm going to show you how to do it in a way that's going to make you giggle every time you watch them. I got the inspiration of this one from a YouTube short by ArchieMC. It's really cool. Now this thing has two stages. The base, which can come in all shapes and sizes. Literally just let your imagination run wild on this one. Change it up for whatever biome it is you're working on or whatever style your base is built in. And the pod, which again can be changed up in all kinds of ways depending on where you are and how you've built your stuff. However, there are a few things that are quite important. Only use wood if your fire tick is turned off. Otherwise it burns down. Now that's dead easy to do. All you do is / game rule, do fire tick and then false. And that means that fire won't spread anymore. Or if you want fire tick on and you want to keep it that way, or if you're on a server, make sure you're using stuff that doesn't burn. You've got these nether woods or stone. So let's put one together. Now, seeing as we're in Minecraft 120 and I'm a little bit in love with bamboo blocks, this is the palette we're going to use. The first thing I'm going to do is make a tower of 3 bamboo blocks, or whatever block it is you're going to use. So that's the bamboo block, the slightly green one. And then I'm going to get some stripped bamboo and I'm going to put them on each side of the bamboo block here. Just like that. I think that gives a nice looking start to the base. I'm then going to get a sign, but I'm not going to write anything on it. Obviously you could, just to give a little bit of extra structure to that central strut there. I said I wasn't going to write anything on it. I've put some temporary blocks on the top because I want to have the bamboo running downwards like that. Now you can also shift click on top of the sign if you are on top of your tower as well. That'll give the same effect. I can now get rid of those temporary blocks. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to place a bamboo fence in between all of these blocks and then put a lantern underneath all of the bamboo fences like this. And I'm then going to place a bamboo shoot underneath all of the lanterns. Now because of the lantern, the bamboo shoot won't grow, but I like the way this looks with the palette with that green shooty kind of texture. Now remember, you're doing this in whatever palette you want to and whatever design you want to. Just make sure that it's 3 blocks high and you've got that kind of crosshatch at the top so you can place some blocks on top of it in this shape. What I'm going to do first is place a block on top of all of these bamboo fence posts, and then I'm going to take some netherrack, and you could use soul soil for this as well. It depends on whether or not you want a yellow flame or a blue flame, which I'll show you later. I'm just going to use netherrack because it's a lot easier to get hold of. And then on top of these blocks, I'm going to place another piece of bamboo fence. I'm going to get myself a bamboo trapdoor, and I'm going to put that on the face of the netherrack or the soul soil, depending on which one you've decided to use. And then I'm just going to build a lid. And the way you do this is up to you as well, but there is one important thing that I'll show you. For this particular design, I'm going to place a trapdoor on top of all of these fence posts like that. Now you could use a slab of course if you wanted to, but I like the trapdoor effect. I'm then going to place a temporary trapdoor there and shift click another one onto that, temporary trapdoor there, shift click another one onto that, and go all the way around. I'm then going to use a slab. I've got a bamboo mosaic slab to put in between these things here, and then temporarily you can see I've got a hole. I'm not filling it up yet. Now this is the important point. Shift click a trapdoor onto each of these overhanging trapdoors here. If you've got slabs, do exactly the same. Shift click a trapdoor onto it. It gives another level of protection to your guards, because every watchtower needs some guards. So let's get them in there now. And for each guard you need 2 blocks of snow and a carved pumpkin. One there, and pop the carved pumpkin on the top, and you've got yourself a snow golem inside. Now obviously don't do this in the rain. The snow golem won't like it. And you're going to want to put at least 5 snow golems inside here, and you can put up to 25 if you want to. That's absolutely fine, but at least 5 so you've got a good level of protection. Make sure you get it in the right spot. Once you've got enough snow golem guards inside, place a slab there. Now you could just leave it like that, but I quite like the shape if I put another slab and then a trapdoor on top. It just makes it a little bit more attractive. It's entirely up to you. And those snow golems are now protected from the rain, which means they won't die as a result of the weather. And occasionally they get shot by skeletons or even pillagers, so you can replace them just by removing the slabs. Now all that's left to do is to set fire to the netherrack or the soul soil, depending on which one it is you've got. I've got fire tick turned off, so that's how I can use bamboo. So now we've made it, how does it work? Why is it any use? When a mob comes within 10 to 15 blocks of your tower, the snow golems are going to get upset and launch snowballs through those flames which catch fire towards the hostile. I know, snowballs catching fire doesn't actually make sense, does it? But this is Minecraft. Whatever made sense in Minecraft. And where this really comes into its own is where you've got multiple towers. Because the combination of towers placed 20 or so blocks apart means hostile mobs are kept busy and distracted while you go about your business without getting attacked yourself. And it's not just for creepers. These tower defense heroes will attack pillagers, skeletons, zombies, spiders, slimes, and more. Let me know what design you went for, what palette you used, and whether you put it into your Minecraft survival world. You could incorporate these into castles or into your standard Minecraft survival base. I'd love to see what you did with it, so maybe send me the images in my Discord. The link is in the description. And obviously all of those other social media-y things, you know, hit like, subscribe, all that malarkey. You know you want to do that too. And I will look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.